Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy, Ekalaiva. CBSE-Class 5, English. Today you are going to learn a new poem. The name of the poem is From a Railway Carriage, written by Robert Louis Stevenson. From Raintree English Literature Reader. About the poet Robert Louis Stevenson, he lived between 1850–1894. He was a Scottish writer and he wrote poems, novels and essays. Some of his famous works are Treasure Island and Kidnapped. Now this poem is from his book, A Child's Garden of Verses. About this poem, the poet describes his experience of traveling by train. While he looks out of the window, the world rushes past with great speed. The rhythm of the poem echoes the rhythm of the train. Now let us read and enjoy the poem first. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle. All of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again, in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is the green for stringing the daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. And here is a mill, and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. Written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Now, let us look into the line-by-line explanation of the poem. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. Hedges means rows of bushes or small trees separating one piece of land from another. The poet describes the sights that he watches while traveling by train. The train is moving faster than fairies and witches. The speedy movement of the train leaves behind bridges, houses, rows of bushes and ditches. Why does the poet compare hedges and ditches to fairies and witches? Fairies and witches are magical beings and they can fly very fast. Now to compare the speed of the train, to make us understand the great speed of the train, the poet compares hedges and ditches to fairies and witches. The poet uses alliteration. The poetic device used by the poet here is alliteration. Now what is alliteration? Alliteration means repetition of same consonants in the same line in the beginning of each word with same sound. In the first line, F in faster, F in Faris, F in faster or alliteration. In the same way, in the second line, H in houses, H in hedges or alliteration. And charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. The train leaves behind horses and cattle which are grazing in the green field. The figure of speech used by the poet here is simile. Now, what is simile? Simile means compare one thing to another to pay attention to a particular quality. Here the particular quality is speed. To compare the speed of the train, the poet compares horses and cattle to troops of soldiers who are charging into battle. All of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain. As thick as driving rain means as closely and quickly as the drops in heavy rainfall. The train crosses the hill and the plain very closely and quickly as the raindrops in heavy rainfall. Here also the poet uses simile to compare the speed of the train to the raindrops as they fall very closely and quickly in a heavy rainfall. And ever again, in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. In the wink of an eye means very quickly. The train passes through different stations which are painted in different colors. When a train reaches or leaves a station, the god blows the whistle. So, sitting inside the train, the poet feels as if the painted stations are whistling as they pass by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. Clambers and scrambles means climbs with difficulty. Brambles means thorny bushes. The poet can see a child who is trying to climb a tree with great difficulty. He is alone and trying to gather branches of thorny bushes for lighting the fire. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is the green for stringing the daisies. Tramp means a person without a home or a job who wanders from place to place. Stringing means joining together with a string. A person without a home stands and looks at the train which passes very fast. And daisies in the green field are waiting for joining together with a string. Here is a cart run away in the road lumping along with man and load. Cart means a wooden vehicle with two wheels pulled by an animal or a human being. Lumping means carrying with difficulty. A cart with two wheels is with a load and driven by a man. And here is a mill and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone for ever. Mill means short for windmill. Glimpse means a brief, quick look. The poet also sees a windmill and a river with a brief, quick look before they disappear forever. Now, let us look into the rhyming words. The poetic device used by the poet in the poem is couplet. Couplet means every two line rhymes at the end. Now here, first line and second line, last words, witches and ditches rhymes together. Third line and fourth line, last words, battle and cattle rhymes together. Fifth line and sixth line, last words, plain, rain rhymes together. Seventh line and eighth line, last words, I, by rhymes together. And in the same way, in stanza 2, first line, scrambles rhymes with second line, last word, brambles. Third line and fourth line, last words, gazes and daisies rhymes together. Fifth line and sixth line, last words, road and load rhymes together. And seventh line and eighth line, last words, river and ever rhymes together. Hope you enjoyed the poem, children. To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you.